Nigel Farage has called for UKIP's only MP, Douglas Carswell, to be expelled from the party. Live to Westminster, our political correspondent Darren McCaffrey. It's a very long way, isn't it, Darren, from when he first unveiled Douglas Carswell as a Tory defector?
It really has been an awful long time, at least politically at least. This is a party that almost at every stage, when it faces some form of electoral defeat, as it did last week in Stoke, that decides to turn inwards on itself and to tear itself apart. And that is again what the party is doing today. And again, it is around its only MP, Douglas Carswell. We've heard from Nigel Farage this morning saying that essentially Mr Carswell needs to leave the party, that he's been someone who has set out, he says, ever has been elected as a UKIP MP to destroy UKIP and indeed Nigel Farage. Even suggestions this morning, Jane, that Douglas Carswell has frustrated attempts to make Nigel Farage a knight of the realm, to make him Sir Nigel Farage. And I put that point to the former UKIP leader in the last few minutes, and while he denied that was the reasoning, you get a real sense of the bitterness in the response to my question.
You're better off with none than having one who contradicts everything any leader's going to say.
And are you annoyed about the potential knighthoods?
No, that's not the issue. That is really not the issue. The issue is he has been ever since the general election seeking to undermine this. And if you read the book, The Brexit Club, actual quotes in there where he says his job in the referendum was to neutralise the effect of UKIP. And I'm saying to UKIP, come on, wake up, smell the coffee. It's time to have a proper divorce because he's not doing you any good.
So what happens next? Well, Douglas Carswell is going to be hauled in front of the party's chairman at the request of Paul Nuttall, the current leader, this afternoon. That meeting, I assume, and we don't quite know yet, will discuss the future of UKIP's only MP. If he was suspended from the party, of course, that would mean that UKIP literally have no one in the House of Commons. And to top all of this off, one of UKIP's major donors, Aaron Banks, is suggesting that he will run against Douglas Carswell in Clacton at the next election, which would almost certainly hand the seat to the Conservatives. It's a right old UKIP mess.
Darren, thanks very much.
You didn't frankly have the balls to put country before party.